Hello everybody and welcome to Gamer Couch. Today I would like to show you how to practice and improve your parry timing with the Longsword. It's really not that hard, and once you are starting to get better, you will notice how your playstyle and flow of the fight will benefit from it. Not only that, the whole reason why we're practicing this and why this is so important is the Spirit Round Slash. The Spirit Round Slash comes after a successful parry, and with each hit of the Spirit Round Slash, our bar in the upper left corner will advance to the next step. And the whole reason why we're doing this is we want that red bar as much as possible and of course as fast as possible. This will have a huge impact on your playstyle. So why don't we just get started? So first of all, we don't want to spam our Spirit Blade combo. Instead, we would like to take a look at the overhead slash, which is triangle, or thrust, which is circle. The overhead slash can be brought into a rising slash, pressing circle right after the overhead slash. And the thrust can also be brought into a rising slash when pressing circle again. Both are actually good creating time windows to prepare for a parry. But if you look close to the thrust and rising combo, which is circle circle, it's much quicker. Because it's so quick, it's way easier to use our parry foresight slash, because you're so flexible and can react at any time. Or you could even stretch out the combo a little bit just like this. Either way, the window to use foresight slash is optimal. Now let me show you how quick you can go into foresight slash only using thrust in between. And now you might have an idea on how to practice easy with this method. So if you haven't practiced to parry with the foresight slash yet, you probably find yourself in situations like this a lot. Getting knocked around by monsters, trying desperately to get your R2 spirit combo in. This even gets harder in solo missions, but depending on positioning and monster type, can also be rough in group matches. Also, the harder monsters get, the harder it is to get your spirit combo through. Here is how I would recommend you to practice. First of all, I would go solo. It's easier when the monster mainly focuses you. Then I would go for a monster like Doshaguma, for example. His attacks and timings are easy to read, which makes the monster good for practice. All you gotta do is just spam circle, thrust and rising slash. And wait for the attacks to come in, try to parry with the foresight slash. It doesn't matter if you hit him or not, it's just about the timing and the parry, right? So don't worry about it. So basically, this really isn't about dealing damage right now. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if your foresight slash hit afterwards after you parry. Every parry that you haven't been knocked down at the beginning is a successful parry, right? So this is just mainly to focus on practice and getting better. Just keep practicing. After a while, you'll get better naturally, and that's the point when you'll get more confident. If that's the case, start bringing in those R2 spirit round slash after a successful parry. But in order to trigger this, you must hit with the foresight slash. Now, important to notice is, in order to trigger the R2 spirit round slash, the perfect parry must be triggered. This is indicated by the blue sparkling effect and a little sound, And when that's the case and your slash afterwards hits, you then can trigger the R2 spirit round slash. Training like this has this cool side effect too. You'll start to understand the attacks of the monster more and more by practicing. Doshaguma in this case has this mind game where he goes from a first attack into a second and sometimes even into a third attack. In order to counter this behavior, watch closely after the first attack when you parried. If you realize he's going for another attack, don't hit R2. Instead, squeeze in another circle like this so you can parry again immediately. If he's then done with his attacks, hit R2 for spirit round slash. That's it. Now you have everything you need to know and a good method on how to train your parry timings. Just don't give up, hang in there, keep practicing, and eventually you'll become the next parry machine. Thanks for watching. If you liked my video, please leave a like and subscribe, and hope to see you next time.